Hi, I'm so happy to see you, and today I'm gonna react to this video of mine, 10 ways you are destroying your skin. It's been like almost more than 1 year since I have published this video, and since I have learned so much, and there are things I do agree about this video and there are things I do not. So yeah, let's see my reaction on my video. Yeah, let's start. It's not gonna happen. They are making this video just to get views. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'm gonna tell you the 10 ways you might be destroying your skin. Not cool. Even I did it to myself. Oh my god, I look so happy. The thing that you're doing wrong is putting on essential oils on your skin. I don't know from where this trend came. I was a victim of it because I finished bottles of essential oils. I put it in my moisturizer. Essential oils, I still don't like them in my live-on skincare stuff, the things I put on my face. Otherwise, I'm kind of okay with them right now in my body care stuff or in a wash up product. But yeah, when I started learning more about like ingredients and all, I avoided essential oils like 1-Toxic-X, something like that. And still I don't like them much. I think skincare stuff, they are like better off without essential oils. That's just me. But yeah, if these things are working for you, then that's fine. But yeah, still not a big fan of essential oils. No. I finished bottles of essential oils. I put it in my I used to mix essential oil with coconut oil, and I used to use that as a first cleanser, and my skin used to break out. Now I know why. Even I used to like mix essential oils with face mask, like DIY face mask with moisturizer, because then they used to tell, okay, you mix 2 drops of essential oils, you're gonna get like this benefit, that benefit. So yeah, I mean, didn't work for my skin. And I know why, because essential oils are mostly made of fragrant components and drying alcohols. So yeah, this is gonna make your skin sensitive and not sensitive, actually sensitized. There is this difference between sensitive skin and sensitized skin. Sensitive skin is something you're born with, and sensitized skin is something like you use something, one product or some ingredient you have used, and your skin reacted to that product or ingredient. So yeah, it's gonna damage your skin really bad because this ingredient is so potent. No matter how much you mix it with your oils and creams, not good. Yeah, you can dilute it, like percentage matters, but still I'm not that convinced about their benefits. And yeah, these things are very potent and volatile. This ingredient is not stable at all. You don't know how this is going to react on your skin. Okay, yeah, you don't know like how it's going to react on your skin. Like even many ingredients like Anirban! I mean, it's true that you won't know how it's going to react on your skin like essential oils, but it is true for other ingredients as well. Like maybe niacinamide is suiting me now. I don't know how it's going to react after 10 years, after this continuous usage. So yeah, this is something you should know too. You can fight with me, the essential oils are your favorite. You'll know. One day you'll know, then you'll come back and like this video. I'm telling you, not now. I was so maybe blunt. Not now, maybe not tomorrow, but it is going to do it. Because with skincare, you might not see the result now, but it will come back to you. It will. It is like karma. It bites your... I like how blunt I am. But it is going to do it. I can't tell it for sure. That time I was convinced that essential oils are gonna be bad for everyone because the experience I had and the things I read about essential oils. But still, I cannot tell you for 100% sure, to be very honest. It is kind of arrogant for me to say that it's gonna harm your skin for sure. I can't tell you for like 100% sure. Like no one can. So yeah, this is the thing. It will. It is like karma. It gets you. It bites your... skin. So essential oils, no. Next thing we have. So essential oils, yeah, still no for me. I don't like those things, but these days I don't like avoid them like anything. I remember I used to avoid essential oils in my wash up skincare stuff, in my body care stuff, but now I'm kinda chill with it. But yeah, on my face, in a moisturizer and serum, I avoid essential oils, and I think my skin is way better. And I don't find essential oils to be like essential for skincare routine. Do you wash your face for like 3 or 4 times or 5 6 times? Why? Because you have oily skin. It's gonna take all the moisture, all the goodness from your skin. It destroys your skin barrier. It messes up with your skin's normal pH. Your skin's normal pH is 5.5, by the way. So it might gonna. It's very arrogant for me to assume that you don't know about it. Obviously, many people know about skin's natural pH. Maybe I learned that back then, so I thought, okay, I didn't know that, so no one knows about it. I was naive. But yeah, anyway, not only your cleansers, even tap water can have alkaline pH, because where I stay, the pH of tap water is around 9-10. So yeah, mess up with that. It not mind, it will. I think you should wash your face maximum twice. Sometimes I wash my face for 1 time, just 1 time. And make sure your cleanser is gentle. It has pH of 5.5 or it is close to your skin's normal pH. Yeah, 5.5 pH is super good, but even if your cleanser has like neutral pH like around 6 or 7, it can be okay too. But I prefer 5 to 6. pH, and it doesn't make your skin feel really tight after you just wash your skin. Third thing, you should be the first one skipping your sunscreen. Why you're doing this to yourself? Don't do this. Don't. Once I posted somewhere about this importance of sunscreen, and some girl came and fought with me that it is a Western propaganda. Western propaganda. True story. There is one person who fought with me because I told sunscreen is very important, and the girl called me dumb and told me I'm like spreading this Western propaganda, something like that. We have dark skin, we don't need it. No, you need it. Melanin is not going to protect you. I think melanin has SPF of 10 or 11. I'm not sure. I'm going to put the thing down below. 13. Melanin has SPF of 13. It's not going to protect you. If you have brown skin, if you have black skin, if you have fair skin, if you have blue skin coming from space, sun is going to destroy your skin. It is going to make your skin dry first. It's going to... I can't tell it for sure how aliens their skin work. Age your skin rapidly. I love sun, I love sunrise, I love sunset. I don't like sunlight much. I prefer dark places, but yeah, sun is very crucial too for our health, and yeah, I love sun rays, everything about it. I just don't like what it does to my skin. So please, wear sunscreen, reapply it, do yourself this favor, and your skin is gonna love you. I'm just so happy in this video. I noticed I smile a lot. Number 4. Okay, number 4. Taking your skincare seriously. Why? I have seen some people are so much into makeup. They go to every reviews. Okay, see, okay, this color looks like this. Okay, I can create this look with this color or this palette. And when it comes to skincare, they buy anything. Why? You need to know so many things when it... I'm saying why so many times. Like why? Why? You need to know so many things when it comes to skincare, because with makeup it is sitting on your skin, but with skincare your skin absorbs it, so it is much more serious. You need to know what to... I mean, even makeup, you know, there are some components your skin is gonna absorb. Even our skincare stuff, your skin is not like a sponge. It's not gonna absorb every like bit of skincare stuff you apply on your skin. Works for you, what ingredient does what. You need to know what product do you need. Okay, I think I can make this simple for you. I make awesome skincare videos, so subscribe to my channel and you won't regret it. But cringe. I think back then I had like 500 subscribers. I was trying to grow my channel. I'm still trying to grow my channel. Yeah, subscribe to my channel if you want to watch more videos like this. I really appreciate that. But seriously, be serious about your skincare and know your products. Please don't go by the ads or to any reviews, including mine, blindly. Be a wise consumer, because you're investing your money, you're investing your time, you're investing your energy so much, and then it doesn't work at all on your skin. It makes your skin bad. Then it is a bad investment. You don't want to do that, right? So I agree. I totally agree. Next thing, do you put lemon on your face? Do you? If you do, congratulations, you have messed up your skin. Lemon is very acidic. Lemon's pH balance is not any pH balance, no pH, not pH balance, pH. We are close to our skin's normal pH balance, and it is very important. What you put, it has to be at least something closer. Lemon. I mean, you can dilute lemon juice, but still I won't recommend you to put lemon on your skin, because there are like wonderful stuff you can put on your skin, and I don't think lemon is one of them. Not there yet. Never gonna be. Don't put lemons on your face. There are many people who are gonna tell you otherwise. Okay, put lemon, you're gonna be so bright, your scars gonna fade. Not gonna happen. Now it might work for you, but later you'll know. If you don't trust me, go and search. See the medical journals, they do researches on skin. Don't see those generic posts where they make these things like 30 ways to use lemon on your face. Don't do that. See those journals, the researchers, you'll know lemon, not good. Now they are even using this apple cider vinegar. Why? You wanna mess up your skin? I'm gonna tell it again and again like a parrot. It might work for you now, but with the time, your skin barrier is gonna be sacrificed. The best thing you can do is to be gentle with your skin. Please. Okay, have you used those charcoal masks? Peel-off mask? People just like pull it off for their life. So bad, so bad. We have been hurt for all our life that you shouldn't tug your face, you shouldn't rub your face. And me, I used to wax my face. Hard. What happened to that? Why this peel-off mask? What they're doing black? I don't like peel-off masks, I don't like anything that involves like pulling and all. So I think that things are not worth it. Blackheads? Not worth it. I cannot wrinkle my face just to remove my blackheads. I don't know age this fast. Seriously. And the skin gets red. When your skin gets red, when it is really irritated, when it is really sad, don't make your skin sad, because then it's gonna make you sadder. What goes around comes back. All the punchlines from where they're coming, what goes around comes back around. It's gonna make you sadder. All the philosophies, all the punchlines. Back then, I don't know what I was watching or reading. Seen those videos? Okay, ek din mein goda bano, get fair in one day, use Fevicol on your face to remove your blackheads. Why? There are so many good skincare videos and you see only those videos. Even I used to watch those videos. See only those videos because they are easy. One day and you're gonna have this beautiful skin. It's not gonna happen. They are making this video just to get views because they know most of the people, they are lazy when it comes to skin. One thing, maybe they're trying to make profits out of your ignorance first, but it also can be that they are ignorant. But still, when you're putting like content on YouTube and you're making money out of it, you have to be more responsible and you have to do more research, Like there are people who are telling like put toothpaste on your face as like tingling facial and it's gonna give you glowing skin. I don't know, that's ignorance or that's just pure, I don't know what to say. They want instant result and they are milking money out of it. They don't care for our skin. I'm sorry to say they don't. If they did, they never should have put this kind of video. It's going to destroy your skin. They put lemon, Fevicols, glue, toothpaste. Even I've seen there are a few videos. Even I watch these stupid videos. I don't know why do I watch this. Please be wise. Don't watch this kind of video first of all. Don't do this to your skin. I tell it again and again, your skin is a long-time investment. You cannot expect overnight result because it is not makeup. It's going to take time, it's going to take your patience, but trust me, the result is going to be good. Okay, the next is Do you put a lot and lot of makeup every day? Okay, do one thing, go and see the ingredient list of your foundation. So I don't use makeup that much every day. I just use a lipstick. That's all. I even don't use mascara these days. But people who love to use makeup every day, that's fine if that makes them happy. And there are like foundation that I'm talking about, like every foundation is bad. It is not like that. There are foundations that have good ingredients, better formulation. So choose what works for you. But still, I won't be using full face makeup every day. You will know what I'm talking about. Why it is bad for you. If you're doing it every day, even I'm guilty of it. I put lipstick. Right now I'm not wearing a foundation. I have issues with wearing foundation every day. Okay, they advertise or market a foundation like this. This is a daily wear foundation, this and that. Whom you're kidding? Whom you're kidding? No foundation is good. Okay, so I was against foundation maybe that time, but yeah, I still don't like to use foundation every day. I won't do that for my skin, but they're like more hydrating formulation, more moisturizing formulation, like tinted moisturizers you can use if you want to, and just foundations with like more gentle and moisturizing ingredients that may work if you want to use foundation every day, but still try to avoid it. Dry your skin is gonna irritate your skin. Be careful how you remove your makeup. Just don't like go and wash it with a face wash, or don't use makeup wipes. Makeup wipes are really bad. These are mostly filled with alcohols and you have to tug on your skin. Please use a Okay, alcohol से याद आया. So I used to avoid this denatured alcohol like anything, but now as I'm reading everything about skincare, so if your skincare has denatured alcohol and it has other moisturizing, nourishing ingredients to balance it with, then it may work. Still, I avoid denatured alcohol in my facial care stuff, especially if I see denatured alcohol is the like second or third ingredient. But if it is the last or on the last ingredients, then I'm kind of okay. But still, I'll try to avoid denatured alcohol for my facial care products. But in my body care, I'm kind of okay with it. But still, I try to use it, like try to see that they have used less percentage of it. What denatured alcohol does, it gives a very good texture to a product and it makes the absorption easy. It can be drying if they have used too much of it and if there is no other ingredients to balance that denatured alcohol in the formula. So, and you have to listen to your skin. If denatured alcohol works bad for your skin, if your skin doesn't like denatured alcohol, then you can skip that altogether, like I do. I do not use denatured alcohol in my facial care stuff, like I said. But if it is one of the last ingredients, then I can think about it. If the formulation is good, if a like say if a serum has very good ingredients and formulation and it has denatured alcohol as the last one of the last ingredients, I might use it. Makeup wipes are really bad. These are mostly filled with alcohols and you have to tug on your skin. Please use a oil cleanser. Please do that and remove your makeup. Don't go to sleep wearing your makeup. Oil cleanser, okay, oil cleanser can be good. I have been using oil cleanser these days, but micellar water, cream cleansers also can be very good. I'm gonna make a recommendation video for like first cleansers very soon. Don't go to sleep wearing your makeup. Please don't do that. Even sunscreens, you have to remove sunscreens properly, otherwise your skin is gonna get issues. Since we are using like 2-finger rules, we are putting so much of sunscreen. So before going to bed or at night, we need to cleanse sunscreen or remove sunscreen effectively. Now the next thing, one of the mistakes that you have been doing is just to focus on your skincare. You have to focus on your diet, you have to work out, you have to walk every day. Skincare is not about just putting on the products. Products. People mocked me so much for this, no? The way I pronounce products. I can't, I have some issue with R, the letter R. So there are like words with R in it. I am like product. I can't. I think I have noticed. I didn't notice it earlier, but these days I have been editing my videos, so I get to listen to myself quite a lot than I used to before. So I have this issue with R, I think, but I'm okay with it. And you understand, right? It is product or something. So yeah, I have like made some peace with it, and cool. Product. Or putting up expensive products. If you think that more expensive your product is better, it is. No, it's not. How a product, I really can't pronounce it the way others do, like product, pro I don't know, I have issue with this R letter, I'm telling you. It gets better with ingredients and formulation. Notice how I'm pronouncing formulation R again. You think the product costs a lot, or okay, this actress has been endorsing it, this is so famous cream, it's gonna work for you. You have to see the ingredient list, and the formulation has to be good. You need to be good with your food habits, you need to work out, you need to go for a walk, and stress is really bad for your skin. You need to be, oh my god, stress, I have been stressed out a lot lately, so I understand, but it is very easy to say don't be stressed, be happy, but when it comes to the, like, for us to do that, it's tough sometimes. Some days are just hard, no matter what we do, stress is still there, anxiety is still there. So like, I think there are gonna be like bad days, but I was looking at Tata which I don't. So there are gonna be bad days, but there are gonna be better days too, and we have to work for the better days, I think. Healthy mentally, physically is very, very important. Do you change your pillowcase often? Do you? I didn't. I'm changing I'm changing the subject, like just like that, from mental health to pillowcase. Like, how does it happen? What? It's so bad, But it's true though. Touches anything that's dirty, it's not good. Even your hands, even your mobile skin. Change your pillowcase. Obviously, I changed my pillowcase in like 2-3 days. I tried to do that in like just one day, but that was like too much for me. But yeah, if you can do it like every night, that can be good. And even like clean your phone screen, and wash your hands before applying face mask or cleanser. Try to keep them clean as possible. Don't pick on your skin. Even when your skin breaks out, I did it. I used to pick on my skin. Our skin, mostly our facial skin, is so sensitive, it can get irritated. So that's it. I hope you liked my video, and please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. It motivates me to work harder. And click the bell icon. See you really soon, because I make videos almost every day. Bye bye. Take care. Okay. I know I'm kinda emotional after watching the video. I have come so far since the video. So yeah, I'm just kinda like, so much support I have received, and my channel has grown a lot. I want to grow it even more. I want to make better contents. So yeah, I hope you found this to be helpful, and it was lovely to see myself like speaking with such conviction and happiness. I think I'm kinda like toned down these days, because stuff has happened on YouTube, and even I get to learn things. I think I just don't want to enforce Bhumikampo again. I'm not kidding, like earthquakes are happening every other day here. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just felt the tremor. It's just like new normal. So anyway, where was I? Yeah, like I think I don't want to like enforce my belief system on you. I just want to give you my opinions, my views, the data I find, and it's on you how you're gonna use that information. And I just want you to like do better, feel better about your skin care routine, or the stuff you pick. That's what I want. And yeah, I want to build this community, like healthy community, where we can share our thoughts, our experiences. We can agree to disagree gracefully. That's what I want. So yeah, that's all for now, and it was lovely doing this reaction video. I loved it. So yeah, see you very soon. Bye bye.